What the crap was that? Oh, come on. Right before I film a video. Freaking kidding. Look at that. Look at that. Three fell off the jar wall. Unbelievable. Right before I'm not stopping this video to put those back on. I'm just not. Sorry. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. This is unbelievably annoying. It looks cool, but the past week I've had like 9 of them fall off the wall. Just fall off the wall and then I got to spend all this time gluing. I'm not doing it. I'm going on with the video. It's just going to have to be like that. What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Last month, I did a video discussing pre-styling and how I choose pre-stylers, how I use them in my styling process, all that good stuff. And after that video came out, I got a few comments and messages asking some questions about post-styling and all that good stuff. And in fact, I actually said in that video, if you guys wanted a post-styling video to comment, some of you did. So here we are today talking about some post-stylers that I use, how I use them, all that fantastic stuff. I am going to try and make this quick and easy, which of course means it's going to be drawn out and probably really annoying and hard to, it's going to be just a mess. Recently though, I did a video talking about my intern styling routine with Cavalier clay. You can go back and check that out too if you have not yet watched that. This will be kind of similar to that in a way, but I'm going to talk about different post stylers that I've enjoyed using as well, other than just Cavalier clay. Picking up from the last video though, we talked about pre-styling and how I choose pre-stylers based on extra hold or volume and texture. Go back and watch that, and that what I just said will make a ton of sense. When I go into the post-styling phase after that, I continue that thought process. So for example, if I'm pre-styling for extra volume and texture, then my post-styler should work with extra volume and texture. It's not going to come in and just weigh it all down, make everything that I did in the pre-styling phase completely null and void. In other words, you know, it has to make sense somewhat and not just completely erase everything I did in the pre-styling phase. That would make absolutely no sense. So basically that means I'm choosing something that's lightweight, that offers texture and volume together. You know, it can mix together, work together with the pre-styler, make some lemonade, you know, lemonade with where was I don't even know where I was going with that, honestly. Lemonade, that's stupid. It probably sounds way more confusing than it needs to be. I just explained things terribly there. I just did, but really it doesn't have to be. Just look at the products in your collection, take them all out, set them on a table. This is by far not all the products that I have, obviously, but you get the idea. If you take them all, set them down, and kind of separate them into categories. This one's lightweight, this one's heavier, this one offers more texture, this one offers more hold. You get kind of the idea. Then from there, you separate them into pre-stylers and post-stylers, or ones that can be used as such. You see where I'm going with this? You kind of start to match them up now. Well, hey, now I got a pre-styler and a post-styler that offers both volume and texture. You see, then comes the fun part. You start using them together, start experimenting, you start seeing what combos work well together. You see where I'm going with this now. You might also find some of your pre-stylers work well with more than one type of product, and this is why we can't have definite rules here, like this pre-styler has to go with this post-styler, because, you know, you get products after that, like Original by Blumaan, for example. That one works pretty much well with everything. I mean, it can go with so many different things out there, it's unbelievable. Another example of that also is my own Cornerstone that works pretty much well with everything. So this video is not meant to be kind of like a rule book of what you have to do, but more so to just get you started so you can then take over and create your own routine and your own way of doing things. Last week though, I introduced you to some pre-stylers that I like to use. I did leave out a couple that I want to mention here. Blackwater from Flagship is one of those, and of course, again, my collaboration with them, Cornerstone. And I'm bringing these up here today because one, they are fantastic pre-stylers, but two, they go really well with the post-stylers we're about to talk about. The first one, of course, is the Cavalier clay. I'm not going to go into this too much because I did basically a full video on why I love this clay and how I use it before. I don't want to reiterate that and waste your time. This one works by itself or with a pre-styler. Of course, it's a thick, heavy clay, so a pre-styler is not always needed for this one. If my hair is feeling extra thick, sometimes I will throw some in there, like some Cornerstone or Original by Blumaan or something like that, because it does work really well with everything. You're not limited to just using like a hybrid or a texturizing pre-styler. You can use something else too, and it works really well. It will totally seal the deal with the Cavalier clay. Next though, we do have Monarch by Blumaan. This was specifically requested in the comment section with a viewer asking how I apply it and use it. So I am going to go through this one here step by step. And of course, this is a matte paste. So right off the bat, for me, I'm thinking I should use it with something that offers texture. I've also said in the past regarding the Monarch that it doesn't actually offer enough hold for me by itself. So I have to use it with a PreStyler. You can, again, use it with Original or something like that. That's a very versatile PreStyler. But if you want to maximize the features of the Monarch itself, here's what I do. I start off the style with Hybrid as the PreStyler. This is the same exact thing that we did in the last video for pre-styling for volume and texture. The same exact steps. So I'm going to skip ahead here. Once that's all done, we take the Monarch, and I'm using a scoop this size here. I want to get a nice amount in the hand, and I'm just working it all the way through. If my hair is feeling pretty thick, I will do one more scoop. Obviously, if your hair's shorter or thinner, you will probably be good with just the one scoop. But for me, sometimes a second scoop is needed. Today, I'm just going to do one because I feel like it's good after that. As far as styling goes, now that we've gotten the product all through my hair, I'm going to start by cleaning it up with the comb, and I just get it nice and polished. I then give it a little tussle there in the front to kind of mess it up just a little bit. That's pretty much how I do it. I like it both polished and a little messy up in the front. But other than that, this is now locked in and ready to roll. This is how I use the Monarch matte paste. Now, if you do follow this and find that you need even more hold than what the Hybrid offered you, you can, again, swap the Hybrid for Original by Blumaan or even Cornerstone. They both work really well with Monarch and gives it a little extra oomph there in the hold department. Besides that, though, here's a few honorable mentions of PostStylers that I've been using lately and rotating through. Nevermore is a prime example of one that I keep rotating back through. It's a really awesome matte paste type product there. Bivoline Gold Digger is a classic for me. I use that to this day all the time. Ocean Clay from Shavu, it's another really good one. And then I recently just got the Morris Motley Strong Matte Styling Balm. I've really enjoyed that one too. I hope to make a video on it for you guys sometime in the future if I get a chance to, because I've really enjoyed using it so far. Now, of course, these aren't by far the only products I'm using. If I went through all of them, we'd be here for like 30-45 minutes. So don't take this list super literally. Like, if something's not on it, that doesn't mean I don't like it, or if it is on there, it's not like my favorite or anything like that. You know, I don't just only use or like these couple of products. You know, I just don't basically have time to go through it all, and I actually don't have a favorite product. I use way too many cool things to even begin to pick a favorite at this point. But in the end here, the reason I choose a PostStyler, the reason behind choosing a PostStyler is to give me a desired look. That's the basic thing. I try to decide what I want the desired outcome to be, and I pick things to achieve that desired outcome. I want my hair to look good. I want it to look a certain way, so I choose my stylers to reflect that. If I want a matte finish, I choose a product that offers that. I mean, it's that simple. The best piece of advice that I can offer you is to check out reviews and demos and see the product in action, and from there decide if that product meets the goals that you're setting for yourself in your styling routine. Of course, everything that I mentioned here in this video will be linked in the description there, and any and all discount codes I have will be listed there. They are actually listed in every video for those that are interested in that. That is it though for this video, and as usual, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the video and what you are using to pre and post style, and what you guys thought of my pre and post styling videos here. So let me know what you think in the comment section there, and I will check those out. While you're there, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell icon so you can be notified when the next review is posted. That's a huge help to me. I really appreciate that. And last but not least, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you next time.